What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. If you clicked on this video, you clicked on it for one reason and one reason only. You're trying to achieve your ideal physique. Now, this video is specifically meant for people who are skinny fat, who have little definition, little arms, little chest, no ab definition, and have a bunch of belly fat, muffin top area, man boobs, and stuff like that. So this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get out of that skinny fat physique and actually start making progress. This is the exact method I've used with a lot of my clients that I coach. So I hope you guys enjoy. Take a seat, take some notes, and let's get into it. By the way, I just went on a run, so I'm sweating. And if I'm a little bit out of breath, you know why. Let's get into it. Okay, so this video, I broke it down in the most simplest way possible and just straight bullet points. I feel like bullet points are easy to understand. So let's get into it. So number one, what am I going to be helping you guys actually achieve? So like, what's the goal, right? So I'm going to help you lose, by watching this video, I'm going to help you lose 10 to 85% of your body fat, while at the same time increasing lean muscle and strength in 180 days or less, using the two-phase transformation. And that's the strategy that I use with all of my coaching clients that I've coached. So if it doesn't work, I'll give you a full refund. So this is meant for people who can't allocate a bunch of time to working out. Regardless if you do have time or don't have time, this video is for those people. As long as you can work out at least 2 to 3 times a day, 2 to 3 times a week, you're solid. It's also meant for people who don't want to eat bland food, who don't want to eat chicken, broccoli, rice for the rest of their life, and who want an actual healthy but sustainable diet at the same time. So, and this is Angelo. This is who we're going to be talking about for the majority of this video. This is his transformation from skinny fat to building muscle to leaning down, getting rid of those love handles, building definition, and getting his ideal physique. So let's show you exactly how to do the same thing. Let's do this. So before we get started, my name's Daniel, and I'm going to show you exactly how Angelo lost his muffin top, decreased belly fat, improved lean muscle mass in his arms, chest, and back area. This is him before and after using the two-phase transformation method. So this is him before. As you can see, he has very, very little definition. There's no real like defining lines. It's just kind of flat. But then after using the two-phase transformation method, he looks so much more better, so much more definition. His arms, his back is huge. There's definition lines. You can see it. And he has a flat stomach. There's no more muffin top. So he looks amazing. That's exactly the transformation that I want to get for you guys. But you guys have to follow the step-by-step plan and watch this video. So who is this video even for in the first place? So it's for men aged 25 to 50. If you feel stuck in the skinny fat cycle, you're lacking muscle and carrying extra fat, this video is for you. If you're frustrated after putting in a bunch of effort and getting 0 results, you're trying this, and that, and you're getting nowhere, no matter how hard you work. If you need a step-by-step plan that fits a busy lifestyle and works without dedicating their life to fitness, like I did, this video is for you. Struggle with staying consistent, whether that's due to time, motivation, or just being confused about what the hell to even do. Should you cut? Should you bulk? Should you do cardio? Should you eat like this? And if you're ready to break free from that cycle and finally achieve a shredded, defined, lean, muscular build, this video is for you. Now let me get some water because I'm thirsty from that run. Who is this video not for? If you want to keep struggling alone and you're content with mediocrity or just accepting the body that you have, this isn't for you. You're not going to see any use from this video, so just click out. If you're looking for quick fixes instead of sustainable, long-term, real results that you'll actually love, this is not for you. I don't do quick fixes. Nothing great in life is usually easy anyways. So, and if you don't believe in becoming the best version of yourself and self-improving, this video is not for you. So here, watching this video entirely, you'll learn how to structure your plan for real results, how to lose fat and build muscle efficiently and effectively, even with limited time. As long as you have 4 to 6 hours every single week to put towards the gym, which is about an hour and a half for 3 days, you'll get the results you're looking for, maybe even better. And I'll explain why. why most men stay stuck in the skinny fat cycle and how to break free from it. So these are going to be things to avoid to make sure you never return to becoming skinny fat again. And then the actual two-phase strategy that's helped my clients achieve life-changing transformations. So a little bit about me: 2-time natural bodybuilding shows. This is me. I'm a certified training and nutrition coach. I've coached many different people with many different backgrounds and body types and genetics. And all while working on military aircraft. I used to work at an aerospace company for quite a while, and that was a little tough to manage all that stuff, but it's definitely possible. And I'm going to show you the people that I've coached that also have busy schedules who've also gotten the results they're looking for. So these are a few of my clients that are in the program or gotten out of the program and finished it. And the reason why I'm showing you all these different kinds of body types and physiques is because the way that I transform them using certain strategies and techniques, I combine all of them to make the two-phase transformation technique. Because the thing about being skinny fat is you're kind of effed on both sides of the spectrum. Not only are you skinny and it's hard for you to build muscle, you're also fat and it's hard for you to lose fat. So it takes a combination of different strategies and techniques to get you there. It's simple when it's broken down. It sounds like it could be a lot, but it's really not. So just pay attention. So let me break this down. This is Nina. She's a content creator. I actually don't know what she does for her job. This is Armando. He's an RN, also a real estate. He has a real estate license and he sells houses. And he got his physique. This is Armando. This is Esteban. He's a hairdresser. Great guy. Looks nice now. This is Gio. He runs his own like food kind of business. So he sells food and stuff like that. Doing great. He's in the program right now. This is Dave. He's 70 pounds down. He's doing amazing. I have a whole different video about him if you want to watch that. This is David. Actually became one of my best friends. This is how he looks now. This is Corey. This is Dewey. He resells shoes. At least that's what he used to do. This is Janet. She's an RN. She's a nurse. Now this is Josh. She's also a coach, CrossFit, so it doesn't hurt to learn from other coaches sometimes. And this is Angelo, again, who we're talking about for the most majority part of this video. This is just a few more people inside the program. This is Julius. This is Santiago. He runs a drop shipping business online. And then this is Haleen. That's why I wanted to show you all that, because they come from different backgrounds. They have different genetics, different body types, but they still look great. And it's going to take a combination of all these different techniques to break from that skinny fat cycle. But before we do that, you need to understand why most people stay skinny fat for the rest of their lives. Being skinny fat is frustrating. Let's be honest. You guys are effed on both sides of the spectrum. You guys have skinny arms, bird chest, or man boobs, flat, soft, flabby stomach, love handles, muffin tops, and they stay stuck because they have so much fear of gaining weight during building muscle. The thing is, if you want to get out of that skinny fat cycle, you have to build enough muscle to tone down to. It doesn't matter how much cardio you do or whatever you do. If you never tone down to that, if you never have muscle to tone down to, you will never look better. So you got to get over that fear of gaining weight during muscle building. That fear is going to come. You have to shut that voice out. Number 2 is constantly switching between cutting and bulking, which kills momentum. So you cut for a little bit and then you bulk after a month, and you cut again and you bulk, and you keep going on the stagnant kind of line of making zero progress. You want to avoid that. And then number 3 is a lack of a clear, proven plan tailored for your specific goals. So that's why people stay stuck in the skinny fat physique. Just like Angelo. Angelo was stuck for 2 years trying to break that skinny fat cycle, trying cardio, trying to go on a cut and then a bulk after a month, and then going back to a cut, and then eating a very strict diet with no sodium and salt. And he kept doing this, and that, and then never seeing real progress. The thing is when you're trying to focus on losing fat and building muscle at the same time, it's like you're driving 2 cars in opposite directions. It doesn't work. And you've probably experienced this. You're gaining muscle, but you're getting too fat, so it's time to cut. But then you lose the muscle, so it's time to bulk back up again. But then you add cardio, and then it leaves you confused, and then you're on this back and forth kind of cycle, which leads to, again, stagnant results. That's what you want to avoid. Now, this is also what the 2-phase transformation strategy fixes, because, well, let me actually just show you. So what is the 2-phase transformation strategy? Well, it's a combination of techniques and strategies that build muscle and lose fat. And it's designed in a way to get you actual results, just like Angelo did. So let me show you what you have to do. So number one, you're going to have to lean bulk for a good period of time. After you've built enough muscle, then you go on a lean cut, and you want to lose fat while maintaining the muscle that you've already built. Now, this is like a broad sense of how the program works. I'm going to show you in a little bit what exactly it entails, but you guys have to know kind of like what it's about. So lean bulk, you want to gain as much muscle as you can while minimizing as much fat as you put on, because that'll make the cutting process easier and you'll look better along the way. So you want to spend about 5 to 2 years in this phase, because it builds momentum in building more muscle. You see, the problem with a lot of you guys and skinny fat people that I encounter and coach is they go from bulk to cut in like a month, then they cut for a month, and they bulk for a month, and they get nowhere. So you have to stay in this lean bulk phase for 5 months to 2 years to 10 years. It really depends on how much muscle you want to put on. Also, what this lean bulk does is it's designed, if you're building muscle in the right way and you're doing the right workouts, it's designed to boost your metabolism and your testosterone, your hormones, which is great for fat loss, because then you'll lose fat automatically with you not having to do anything. So after you built up enough muscle, you then go to the lean cut, which is about 30 to 90 days. Again, remember, you shouldn't have put on too much fat when trying to build that muscle. Your metabolism is also boosted. You also have higher testosterone levels, so the cut is going to be easy. And then how you do that is a small calorie deficit with a few refeed weeks. That way your metabolism stays active and all that jam. And you incorporate a little bit of HIIT training and sprint interval training about 2 to 3 times weekly. You want to avoid the slow-paced cardio and do more fast-paced, more heart beating out your chest, more feeling like you're dying kind of cardio. That's the kind of cardio you need to be doing. And then avoid extreme diets. So avoid barely eating and avoid doing excessive slow-paced cardio like a Stairmaster, jogging, jump roping for like 30 minutes straight, because that'll sabotage your progress. And I know a lot of you guys are doing that. So chill off that and start doing like more HIIT style training. So a little example of why this works, right? So when you're in the lean bulk and you've built that faster metabolism, you burn fat like automatically. So imagine what it's like to have a slower metabolism and you're doing all the work. So if you jog for about an hour, you burn about 500 calories. Now take that over the course of 7 days. For an hour jogging, that's already a lot. If you can keep up with that, that's 3,500 calories extra weekly. And then you put it over a course of a year, and that's 182,000 calories per year. But if you had a faster metabolism and you built that muscle and you did it in the right way before your cut, you'll be burning calories, meaning burning fat and shedding fat automatically. So you'll burn 182,000 calories extra a year doing nothing. Now imagine you have that kind of metabolism, you have that built muscle already, and then you do a little bit of cardio on top of that. That's how you start 2xing, 3xing, 4xing your results and multiplying the speed at which you progress to achieve your goal, which is not being skinny fat no more, building muscle and definition, getting abs. And I'm sure that's where you guys want to be. So when you're training and you're in the lean bulk phase, or even if you're in the lean cut phase, regardless, you need to be focusing on trying to build muscle throughout the whole process. So how you do so and how you actually build muscle is follow these guidelines. So train each muscle group 2 to 3 times if you want it to grow a week, 2 to 3 times a week. Aim for 10 to 20 sets per muscle group per week. Train with high intensity, which I'll show a few clips of high intensity, what that looks like, and me working with a few of my clients who are local or who have even traveled to come work out with me. This is the kind of intensity you need to have. I'm kind of going at it. I'm focused. I'm determined. You don't got to keep the same speed, but the determination, the effort, the intensity has to still be there. You should be sweating. You should be gasping for air. It should be hard. That's the only way to grow. So next thing is you want to work on progressive overload, constantly trying to improve your lifts, trying to make it faster, trying to be able to handle the weight longer, trying to increase the weight, increase the sets, increase the reps, focusing on always trying to get to that next level forcefully. It's not like it'll just happen. You have to force your body to do it. So you have to be uncomfortable. That's how you start growing again. You want to include as much rest days as possible for recovery, especially if you're a skinny fat. Most of you are overworking yourselves. and doing the wrong exercises. But imagine if you had 2 to 4 days of rest while putting that into your training session, you're going to perform better. Therefore, you're going to see faster results, get bigger arms, get a bigger chest, and get defined. So the best approach that I've found that I actually use myself and give to all my clients is a full body workout 2 to 3 times a week. Because not only does it work better for working 5 times a week because you hit all of these guidelines, but it's also more convenient because, if you miss a day on Monday because of family or work or friends, you can still do it on Tuesday and then rest one day and then do it the next day on Thursday, rest one day and do another one on Friday. So yeah, and a good way just to kind of like view this is imagine you're doing a full body Monday, Wednesday, Friday, hitting 5 sets of each muscle part, and you basically got it figured out. Just add intensity and progressive overload. And then make sure you're resting on your actual recovery days. So that's it. Nutrition, simple. You don't got to cut out all the bad food. You can still have some pretty nice cheat kind of snacks or meals in there. Just make sure you're following the 80-20 rule. 80% whole food diet, unprocessed food diet, and 20% eat whatever the hell you want. You want to stay within your calorie range when in a deficit or a surplus. So you have to stay in between those calorie ranges or else, you'll never get anywhere. You want to have a high protein diet. So it's pretty simple to find out how much protein you need to have. You might know this already, but you basically multiply your body weight times 1, and that's what gives you how much grams of protein you need to eat every single day. So I'm 200 pounds. I need to get 200 grams of protein every single day. If you're 150 pounds, that's 150 grams of protein. If she's 120 pounds, that's 120 grams of protein every single day. That's protein. Next thing you want to account for is having a variety diet. The more variety of food you have in your diet, the better for you because it's going to help you recover and train better. And when you're recovering better, you're training better, you're going to grow bigger and faster muscles more faster. So that's variety diet. Now, last thing is carbs and fats, and that's going to vary from situation to situation. If you really want to get in depth with it, you don't have to. As long as your protein is accounted for and you have some type of carbs in there and some type of fats in there, perfectly fine. You could just split the rest of your calories after you figured out your protein. Split the rest of your calories to carbs and fats, and you're solid. So what things should you avoid if you're skinny fat? Steady state cardio. Stay away from that. Long fasting or restrictive diets like keto, alcohol, and marijuana, obviously that's going to hurt you. Poor sleep and high stress. And then tracking your data. You've probably heard the phrase before, maybe not. What's measured is managed. So the more data you have on something, the more you can identify where the problems are and the better you can fix them, that way you can get over that hump, that wall, to see progress. Imagine if you weren't counting your calories and you're getting fatter. You might be thinking you're doing everything you can, but in reality, you're messing up. But you never track your data, so you don't know where the problem's at. Or how do you track that you're actually getting stronger and building muscle? Strength. So start tracking your lifts. You were weaker last week. Now you're stronger this week. Okay, let's add a 5. So if you know exactly what your numbers are and you have data, you know where the problems are, you know how to fix them. So what's measured is managed. Now, why this strategy works is, number one, when you're in the lean bulk phase, it fills out your physique. So along the whole journey, you'll start looking better and better and better. When you start looking better, you feel more confident, you start training harder, and then you look better again. So you start getting this momentum going. Number 2, it primes your body to shed excess fat by improving your health, by improving metabolism and hormonal output, and your testosterone increases. So it primes your body to get ready for that cut. Once you are in the cut, you'll be able to shed fat easily because your metabolism is doing it for you. You're maintaining your muscle. You're motivated more than ever, so you're going to stay on track, and then you'll get to your goal. I'm telling you because it's happened so many times with all the different people that I've worked with. And then, you know what? When you actually reach your goals and you're feeling more confident and you finally love the physique that you have, opportunities just start arising for you. So like business opportunities, or maybe you're going for a job interview, you'll be picked more often, you'll be noticed more often. You kind of just start attracting things your way once you feel good about yourself and your body, and you're more healthier. Maybe you'll find love from all this. Now, how do you actually 10x your results and get your ideal physique as fast as possible? You have 2 choices. You can do this all by yourself, which is totally fine, but you're going to have to figure out your macros and your calorie ranges. You're going to eventually hit a wall, and you might be confused on how to proceed. You have no guidance, no support. You don't know how to build muscle to boost metabolism while also not gaining too much weight. So that can get a little confusing sometimes if you have no support. How to balance energy levels when you actually diet and start cutting calories, because it'll start making you feel horrible. So how do you balance that out so you feel amazing through your cut, to make you more consistent, to make you stay on track, so that way you could get to your goal? You can do that, or we can do this together, and I'll teach you how to gain muscle without gaining fat, teach you how to lose fat without losing muscle, teach you how to have better energy levels while cutting, teach you how to boost your metabolism, teach you what to work out, what exercises to choose, how many sets, how long should you rest between sets, how often should you train per month, per week, give you a step-by-step, day-to-day guide that you can follow. That way you don't do any of the heavy lifting mentally. You don't have to worry about that. I make your plan for you, and you can just follow it. Simple. And personalize your training and nutrition plan based off your specific goals / lifestyle. So if you want to learn more information about that and you're interested in having that guidance, that support, and have all that work done for you, click the link in the description below and you can book a call with me, and we'll figure out where you're at now, which is skinny fat, where you don't want to be, to where you want to be, what you want to become, and have that ideal physique that you are dreaming of. And I'll show you how to exactly get there. So that's about it. I hope you got something from this video and you were able to take something from it. I know it's a little bit of a longer video, but if you stuck all the way through, I'm sure you got some kind of benefit from watching it. Now, I'm going to end it off with this quote. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So, see you on the call.